truth, because y'all the one that told me to talk about it. All right. That's what I'm doing. All right, y'all. I'm losing my signal here. But hold up. We're going to get this together. It is the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. I'm the reason why anybody online talks about colorism, anybody talks about darkism, they all stole from me. They all ripped off my work. They don't give a damn about this battle rapper talking about this dark-skinned little girl. Let's get that fucking clear. They don't fucking care. This is my message to Casper. I'm sorry, Georgio. This is my message to you. They don't care about you talking about that little dark-skinned girl because you dropped that battle. You dropped that battle years ago and nobody talked about it. Nobody talked about it. Nobody said one word about it. They didn't come on to the battle's YouTube, whatever channel it was placed on, and listen to what you said and make a comment. I did that. I did that because I remember that battle. And I'm here to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. All these people that's making all these videos now, that's sitting up here going on and on, pretending with this fake ass outrage, because that's what it is. It's straight fake outrage. Pretending like they care about this dark-skinned girl that you talked about in the battle. They don't care. They are exploiting this little dark-skinned girl for views. And you talked about this a battle. It's a battle. Okay? These bitches ain't even fans of battle rap. They don't even watch battle rap like that. Now they'll start watching it and copying and pretending like they've been onto it. But I'm here to tell you the truth. This is my message to this Casper. Georgio Casper. I keep getting his first and last name twisted. But y'all know what I'm saying. They don't care about that dark-skinned girl that you battle rapped about. I'm here to tell you that. They're frauds. They're fakes. These people are frauds and they are fakes. They are exploiting little dark-skinned girls for views. That's what they're doing. Straight up and down. Exploitation. Because if you really cared, if you really gave a damn about these little dark-skinned girls being talked about in a negative way in a battle, you would have been talked about this. It's exploitation. It is exploitation. And you fucking bloggers should be ashamed of yourself for exploiting dark-skinned kids for fucking views. Because that's what you're doing. It's insincere. It's 3, 4, 5 years late. Whenever the battle first dropped. That's however many years late it is. Okay? Y'all sitting up here watching these videos with these people talking about this. Thank you, Celeste. Let me tell y'all something. They're late. They're late. They're late. That battle is old. Anybody that watches battle rap knows that that battle is old. It's old. You're fucking late. You exploiting dark-skinned girls. That's what you're doing. You're fucking exploiters. That's what you are. Straight up and down. Y'all asked me. Y'all asked me to come onto my channel and give my take on it. And now I'm fucking giving you I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you what you asked me for. These bloggers are fucking frauds and do anything for views and money. And you should be ashamed of yourself. You low down bitches. You should be ashamed of yourself that you would use dark-skinned children, dark-skinned girls who are the real victims, that you would use them for views. You don't give a damn about them, because if you did, I'm going to say it over and over, you would have been knew that this battle existed and you would have said something about it then, but you didn't. But you didn't. 2020, the battle dropped, what, 5-something years ago? You're frauds. You're frauds. And if y'all can't see through this fraudulent behavior, then shame on y'all. Shame on everybody that's watching their videos with all this fake ass outrage, sitting up here acting like y'all really care about these dark-skinned girls. What the fuck have you done in the community? Sit your ass. They sit their asses up on YouTube watching what other people talking about. and don't do nothing on the groundwork, don't do nothing in the community. Now you done stoop so low to exploit a battle rapper's child. Because that's what you're doing. It's exploitation. That's how I see this. You're exploiting dark-skinned little girls. That's what you're doing. And that's why I'm making this video, because this is a direct message. If this battle rapper ever watches what I'm saying, it's a direct message to him to let him know that if I were him, I would be unbothered by this, because they're exploiting dark-skinned children. They don't really give a damn about you talking bad about, because again, they would have been spoken about it. You would have been talked about it. We on YouTube. You would have seen it. You don't care. You using dark-skinned children for fucking views. You're exploiters. Y'all need to start determining the real from the fake. And I'm here today. This is an example of when you need to realize and wake up that some people on YouTube are fake as hell. They're in it for views. They will talk about anybody that they don't have no type of integrity. Okay? They have no type of integrity. Kids are not even off limits. Okay? These people only give a damn about views. They only care about views. They don't care about dark-skinned children, because if they did, there would be a provable track record of it. And I'm talking about before there was social media, because some of these bitches is older. So if they cared so much about it, they would have a provable track record that exists before social media. Okay? Some of these chicks are old. They're not young. They're not fucking young at all. So if they was concerned about these things, this is something that they would have been doing before there was YouTube. Y'all gotta look at that. Ask them, what did you do before there was YouTube? And prove it. Otherwise, this is exploitation. You're exploiting dark-skinned children by even talking about them, because you don't care. Now, if I was to see some type of foundation, like, let me give y'all an example of a person that I got a lot of respect for. A lot of y'all that watch me, you know I got a lot of respect for Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill had a foundation. She's really sincere about helping Black people. And that's why I always respected her. It ain't take her, necessarily getting all this fame and whatnot. She really cared. She has organizations, she cares. So these people that are exploiting dark-skinned children now by talking about colorism and darkism, they're, again, understand what I'm saying. They're older. They're not young. I'm not talking about no 20-year-old. I'm not talking about no 17-year-old that's just hopping up on YouTube. I'm talking about these old bitches in their fucking late 30s and in their fucking 40s and 50s, some of them even in their 60s. Y'all need to ask them, what was you doing before there was YouTube? What was your advocacy before there was YouTube? Drop that question on them, and don't let them just give you any answer. They need to fucking prove it. They need to prove it with some receipts. Don't just sit there and watch their videos, because they're defrauding Black people is what they're doing. And I know, people holler about this rapper, Georgio, Casper, he did this. But again, the battle was over like 5 years ago. This dude, Ben, did this. Ben did. Oh, my receipts are right on my website by Racial Butterfly. St. Petersburg, Florida, check it. In 1998, I started the first platform. You asked where my receipts at. Let me break it down. You don't want me to break it down. I love when people ask me for receipts. I fucking love it. Okay. In 1998, and you can go to St. Petersburg College, and you can call there. They have a event called Harambe for Black History Month. And I was given an opportunity to speak during Harambe, and there was a either $250 or $200 prize. And that is where I gave birth to dark skin activism. That is where I gave my first lecture slash speech about dark skin. And there was a monetary prize involved because I was going up against, I believe, like 2, 3 other people. And a college, because it's a public institution, when they give out money like that, they have to keep it on record. So that's where you can start at first. Number two, I wrote the play back in 2006 before YouTube was popping, called A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. I called it Revenge of a Dark Skinned Girl, the Joma Legend, and I have the original Writers Guild copyright. I got that. You can go to the Writers Guild of America and they'll have it on file. I have that. And in 2006, I started the Dark Skin Activist Tour. But before I even came out, that was in California. But before I even came out to California, I was an activist in my community in an organization called the Uhuru Movement. The Uhuru Movement, where I worked in all capacities helping Black people, helping dark-skinned people with homelessness, with food drives, all kinds of stuff. I was the case resolution coordinator for the Uhuru Movement. I created the Malcolm X free tutoring program called the Uhuru Movement. That's what O'Malley I should tell her. Check my record. I love to present receipts. And then when we talking about online, I started getting a lot of white press way before anybody was talking about dark skin. I was already interviewed by television reporters, written about by people, by newspapers. This was what, 2012? 2000, I mean, it just continued to progress. I'm the only one that has receipts offline. I'm the only one that could say this. No fucking body else could say this. Nobody else could say what I'm saying. And you could go check it. Hell, Google Rashida Strober and you'll see. Go Google me. That's another way. Google me. Google Rashida Strober. Google the dark skin activist. 2014, the Weekly Challenger, 2014, people hollering about Lupita. I wrote an article called the Dark Skin Female Beauty Revolution in 2014, before and one of these fraud bitches on YouTube talked about dark skin. Go type it in. Go Google Rashida Strober, the Dark Skin Female Beauty Revolution, the Weekly Challenger. And an article is going to come up in 2014, not 2020. Okay, these bitches started talking about dark skin and colorism after I went viral in 2015, after all the years of work I did before that. You asked for receipts, I'm giving it to you. So in 2014, Lupita Nyong'o wasn't talking about no damn dark skin. She ain't wrote no fucking book in 2014. But Rashida Strober wrote an article called The Dark Skin Female Beauty Revolution, and it's online right now, and you can go look at the fucking date. Yes. Thank you. Somebody mentioned Hardcore Tito. Hardcore Tito, I don't really see him online no more. That's old. See, you even know. Who was that? There's a biracial butterfly. Said, you talked about Hardcore Tito. So you know. People have been talking about my work for years, whether they agree with me or not. And bitches have been stealing from years. Cause here it goes. I had to even write a theme song for these fraud bitches. Called You Ain't Been Talking About Dark Skin. You ain't been talking about dark skin. You ain't been talking about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Talking about dark skin. Talking about dark skin. None of them. Because they didn't care. And 2015 came along. Me and Cola Booth, the first to put these rappers on blast. That's why I say these bitches don't care about no battle rapper. They copied my style. They stole from me. Okay, these are facts. 2015 came. I talked about Kendrick Lamar marrying his light-skinned fiance. Everybody said it was crazy. I went viral partly because Charlamagne and the Breakfast Club made me donkey of the day for talking about Kendrick Lamar and calling myself the dark skin activist, and everybody went crazy. They was like, what is this? What is she talking about? They never heard of nobody talk about dark skin and colorism. They didn't hear it. So I went viral. People flocked to my channel, and females on YouTube who never talked about dark skin or colorism. They had channels. This one bitch, this fraud bitch, I'm gonna take this whole to court eventually, and I'm gonna get it all on record. Everything I've been saying, and shout out to the people that's been making videos on this fraud hoe and called her out, and they know that she's stolen from me. They know that. Shout out to all of y'all. I appreciate y'all for telling the truth, not being afraid to tell the truth. The bitch know how to market. And when she first came out, she in 2013, she didn't have no videos on her channel, none. Then a couple of years later, she had videos, but only about regular topics concerning black people, not about colorism, not about darkism, none of that. And the bitch in her about section, this is shit that'll come out in court, because I already seen it with my own eyes. And see, when you go in front of a court of law, you can't lie. You gotta take an oath to tell the truth. I seen this stuff with my own eyes, and she knows she had it on there. In her about section, she said she was a marketer. In her about section, she said she was a marketer. Okay? A marketer. Not what's there right now, a marketer. And then in 2015, after I went viral and everybody knew me, Black YouTube, millions of people all over Black YouTube, they knew who I was. This heifer started making videos patterned after my work. She stole and plagiarized and ripped off and copied. These are facts. All of it's going to come out in a court of law. When I filed the federal paperwork, let me tell you something. Bitches got to answer. You got to answer. You can't come in federal court lying. Okay? That's a fact. And it's just been a lot of people on YouTube in the years since I came on there, because I brought the first colorism / darkism, dark skin channel in 2009. It got popping really in 2014 when I went on Tommy Sotomayor. And then 2015 when I went viral for talking about Kendrick Lamar. That's when everybody started copying me. When 2015 came along, everybody started copying me, talking about, when I talked about Kendrick Lamar. That's when all the real plagiarism started. Yes. So there you have it. So Georgio, Casper, don't even worry about these bloggers, because they don't care about dark-skinned people. They're only in it for views. They're only in it for views. That's it. They're exploiting this dark-skinned daughter that you talked about. It's exploitation, and it's wrong. Don't even worry about it, because they would have came for you years ago, honey. They would have came for you years ago. But I gave the breath of life to this topic called darkism and colorism. And they didn't give a fuck about it until I made it pop and gave it the breath of life. And now they're talking about it only for money and views. That's what it's about. Like I told y'all, you have to ask these people, these big, overgrown, fraudulent, thieving, manipulative women who are exploiting a child now, dark-skinned children. You have to ask them, what is your track record before there was YouTube? Because you're old enough to have a track record. Just like I just gave y'all some of my track records. I talked about being a part of the Uhuru movement and being a real activist in my community. I talked about giving birth to dark-skin activism in 1998 at St. Petersburg College. YouTube and social media. You have to ask them, because they're old enough to have it. Ask them for their track record. Tell them to produce it. I got so many receipts. I'll be here all day talking about it. So I wrote a book called Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober story. And I'm writing a chapter on how Black people on YouTube stole and plagiarized and ripped off my work. That copied Nina Simone's style. Y'all know Roberta. But the article said, and I got to do some research into it, but I do know that Nina Simone invented that style, man. That's what I know. She's dead and gone. May she rest in peace. It's only one Nina Simone. It'll never be another Nina Simone. But that article that I read yesterday said that Roberta Flack copied Nina Simone's style. I do not know if that is true. I'm just going to say that from the outset. I'm just reporting to y'all what I read. But, Black people love to holler about what Europeans have done to us. But we got some of the most low-down, vicious, manipulative, sneaky people in our community. And YouTube has brought it out. They got no originality. They'll sit back on and watch your channel, watch your good ideas, and watch your original content, your original swag, and they'll steal from you. But I believe it's going to come to a head, because somebody going to start filing some lawsuits. listen to what I said. As the people stealing from you. You didn't listen to what I just said. I just explained it. I've actually explained this a million times. You're not listening and paying attention. You're not. But I'm going to give it to you again in brief. When I came on the internet, I brought the first colorism channel to the internet in 2009, and I'm not a marketer. I've never been a marketer. I'm a performer. I'm an actor. I'm a theorist. I'm offline, online. And nobody was talking about dark skin. But some of these people, the one person in particular, said that she was a marketer, meaning they know how to market things and make it bigger. So that's one of the reasons why the platform is, when you talk about numbers, is bigger than mine, because this person said she's a marketer. They know how to market. That's common sense. I said that earlier, and I've said this in many other videos. I've explained this. So that's number one. That's what marketers do. My original ideas. How people came to know me is, first of all, 2014, Black people around the world online, millions. And I didn't have to do marketing like this person did. I just post about Kendrick Lamar on social media, and somehow people got a hold of it and it went viral. And Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club made me Donkey of the Day, which went viral again to millions. If you become Donkey of the Day, you're on New York radio, which millions of listeners there. You're with the online masses, it's just went viral. So this particular person, along with others, who, remember, she's a marketer. I'm not. I'm an artist, an actor, a theorist, the dark skin activist. This person came to my channel, seeing what I was doing. Now, the platforms are bigger, but it's all going to come out, because all these people know who I am. Every last one of them. Videos of my content without my permission and place it on her social media. So I hope that helps you to understand. If you don't, you can go to my channel and you can see some of the videos where I am explaining this, because another thing that people don't understand, they look at my numbers and they go, oh, Rashida, you don't have any numbers. Well, that is because when this person was stealing from me, before this person was stealing my content, I was growing and I didn't do marketing. YouTube was organically growing my channel. And that's why you see some of the videos from maybe 4 or 5 years ago with thousands of views on it, 10,000, 11,000, plagiarizing my work. I took all the videos down, and YouTube penalized me by taking away views and by taking away the growth of my channel. So in this way, this person is directly responsible for the decline in views in my channel, because if they wouldn't have been stealing content and taking my videos without my permission and my image without my permission, I would have never took my videos off of YouTube. So that's going to be a part of the lawsuit. So that's why you see the discrepancy in the numbers. I took my videos down after I was being plagiarized, and that made my views decline. So people don't understand that these exploiting dark-skinned children, and because if they did, they would have talked about this situation. Radell, you said she may be good at marketing, but I believe she is in it for the money. But I want to make a difference and bring awareness to darkism. That's the whole thing. This whole darkism and color weren't even aware that there was a subject around darkism and colorism before me. I give credit to Dr. Margaret Hunter, who is one of the chief colorism scholars. As a topic and a platform, Black people weren't aware. They didn't talk about it. They didn't know this is something to talk about until I built it and created it. Let me repeat that. I said Black people did not know that colorism and darkism was a topic to talk about until I built a brand off of it. And then they copied me. Facts. Ideas, markets. This person knows how to market, not create original ideas. People that knew how to make their channels big, but they needed content, copied me. That's what they did. I never had to pay for views. I ain't never came on here talking about, I always came talking about dark skin. I've always came on YouTube talking about dark skin. In fact, I'm the only one that can say that. I originated the colorism and darkism discussion. If it wasn't for me, they didn't know it was a topic of discussion until I created it. Facts. They stole. So that's how I know that these people, this is another example, exploiting a video that's years old. If you cared about it, you should have been made a video on it. You didn't, because you didn't knew it exists. You don't care about battle rappers talking about dark skin. These people are not already know it is fraudulent. It is fake. It is exploitation. I spent years speaking in the community for free to help dark-skinned children, dark-skinned people, black children, black people. Spent years doing this. That's why I look at these people and I can't respect it. You wait till YouTube comes along and steal from another black woman my content and my ideas just because you know how to market or you got a bigger channel? Y'all think that's right? If you think that's right, then you need to get off my channel because you're a fraud. If you agree with that, you gotta go. Original play about dark skin. It's called A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge, and it's a part of the content that these people are stealing and taking from. I wrote this play in 2006. 2006, that is before YouTube. On June 26th, I'm going to be performing it. I'm going to be at the White Label, located at 349 Decatur Street Southeast, Unit M. You can come out live and in person and see the show live and in person. I'm also giving away for free. I've always given for free, but people take. But karma is going to come for these people. Everybody that done stole and ripped off my work, karma is going to come for you. But I'm free. If you go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, you can download a free copy of Darkism. So go get Darkism and read it, and you're going to get the real deal. I've written the books. None of these people have written books. And if they're doing it now, they copying me. I have written more books on dark skin than anybody in the world. Written more books on the topic of dark skin and darkism and colorism than any human being on earth. You're not going to find somebody that's wrote on it than me. And everybody copies me, even celebrities. And I've been doing this for years. And I was giving away one of my books and they came to my website, stole from that book. The book is the first website. But the spirit moved me to put Darkism back up because I know that's going to help a lot of people, because I got a message from a sister, a dark-skinned sister, that after she read Darkism, she was really inspired. And she kind of poured out her heart to me, and that made me want to put it back up. So you guys can go to my website right now and get your ebook copy of Darkism, 25 Ways Dark Skin People Are Discriminating Against. And it is the world's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober. Y'all go to my website, darkskinactivist.com.